is AprilPvd. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to Ctrl Alt WoW, the podcast that I put together, and now I have changed over to a podcast about my virtual reality experience. Today is Monday, June 26th, 2023, and this is episode 799 entitled Explaining My Reality. I am AprilPvd and I am obsessed with virtual reality. So, a lot of things have changed in my life recently, but the one thing that has been consistent is VR, or virtual reality. It has been a place where I can go and do things and save my sanity. I've never been officially diagnosed, but I have thought I had autism, at least been on a spectrum, because I see and think differently. And this has always made me awkward to other people. It's made people uncomfortable with me. It's made people, I don't know how to call it, not always want to interact with me or not understand the way I think or the way I feel. And because of that, I've had a lot of rocky interactions in reality, in real life. Uh-oh. Am I going to make this? Oh, just barely. Ooh. Got it. A tear up there. Oh, shoot. I better do this first. So, this has meant that in the past 4 years, I have spent a lot of time not interacting with other people. And I'm going to try to get over there. I don't think I can make it. I don't think I have enough, but I'm going to try it. I'm doing it live, folks. I'm doing it live. You'll be able to see the whole video on YouTube at youtube.com/AprilPvd. Ooh, I think I can just make it, but I'm up too high. Ooh, look here. I just made an amazing jump. So, because of the choices I made, I decided not to go out anymore as much. I used to be like go to clubs and do things clubby, and I've decided not to do that. And I live away from my family. So because of all of this, I did not have a lot of personal interaction with people. And virtual reality has, I swear it sounds like she's saying April. I know it's Agent, but it sounds like April to me. It's oh, I do have philanthropic endeavors. So I've been able to interact. I've been playing different games, and all right, that should. Oh, okay. Hello. I was big into Rec Room for a long time, and then I played Population 1. And all of these interactions actually gave me enough interactions to take the place of real life things. Okay. Oh, forest output. So it saved my life, especially during the pandemic. During the pandemic, I was still working, so I was going to work, but I could decompress by playing Population 1, and that was an actual sanity saver. And I'm talking about this because I want to kind of get people to understand what it's really like in VR, and that's the other thing. It's really hard for people to understand. Killing some bad guys now, but I gotta get this guy here because he's a priest. This guy shouldn't even be over here. What are you doing over here? Good job. Thank you, thank you. I would have preferred some SO cubes, but fertilizer's good. So I am a ninja in this. I think a lot of reasons that VR started appealing to me is because the flat screen just wasn't big enough for me to really see. I don't know if it's my eyes getting old, but I can see this guy in front of me. And if I'm looking at a screen, I'm looking down, I can't see. Thank you, Springbo. I've gone through some really interesting experiences with VR, meeting people, interacting with people, and also there was a period when I was not feeling well in the real world. I had like a cold, or I just felt, or my you know what it was? It was probably my what is that word? When my vertigo would act up. But if I put on my VR headset, I would feel fine. Yeah, I knew you were coming. But the strangest part about the whole thing is trying to explain it to other people. And I even bought extra headsets to share with people and tried to get several different people involved in it, and they just couldn't understand. My co-hosts on the podcast were like, oh, we don't have the room. Oh, I didn't see you, son. You're going down. You gotta get those priests, those healers. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can really see what I mean. I'm like right here with this guy. I'm not looking at him, and I'm actually operating this bow and arrow, and I'm not just, I'm picking up my loot. Oh, it's back in. I'm gonna take a look at my gods. Oh, no, I don't want to do that yet. So anyways, this is why I do VR, why I love VR, why I live. I would live in VR if I could. My ultimate dream is that when I get older and I'm incapacitated, that there will be a way for me to spend time in VR. I'm actually spending a lot of effort trying to see how I can oh, I got 2 points I can use. Ferocious. Oh, I haven't done this. And what's this? Increase the scaling. I'm gonna take ferocious again. Red calling, why? Oh, okay. I got a blue one. I gotta start over with this. It's gonna be rough, but hey. That's good. Oh, backstab. How's my backstab doing? Ooh, look at that. I've leveled that up a lot. Okay, we can use the 4 points. Use it. And is there cool? Okay. Alright, cool beans. Sorry, I had to work on my Godstones. And I can tell you that when I look at my Godstones here and I read what I can do, this is so much easier than that tree on World of Warcraft. I hate to keep harping on that, but this is like... what happened? Oh, it didn't stick. Okay. Okay. I gotta level my karma cadence. But, for those of you watching, I'm also, near getting another, that's an epic head, but, oh, I'm nowhere near getting another epic godstone. Okay, I know I do have a supply crate. Let me go and turn this in. So anyways, this week, let's go with what I've been doing this week. Sorry if I'm rambling, but that's the way my brain works. The first thing that I've been doing this week in VR, and it's so crazy. The Quest 2 has been updated constantly, and I love it. And some of the updates are silly. I mean, are great things and do different things to the operating system. But one of the things they recently updated that I absolutely love is I'm gonna do that. Okay. Is the fact that you can now change your the scene outside of your home. So when you are in your starting off point, and I'll put a video here for the YouTube channel, and there's screenshots in the show notes at CtrlAltWow.com, which forwards to CtrlAltWow.blogspot.com. Oh shoot, does this make me squat every time? I really have to figure that part out. this. Now, which one is Big Brawl? Because I always get those two confused. Okay. Okay, so I gotta locate a Challenger flyer. And that's over here. Okay. Now, one of the things, if you're watching me in on the YouTube, or you're watching me stream now, if you get the big brawl one, and it's the one where you get the flyer, there's another brawl one. I forget the name of that one, but that's where you have to fight over there on the other side of the mountain pylon. But this one, you got to go over there and fight someone, but you're going to end up fighting someone up here too. And then you're also, so if you get on top, isn't this beautiful? It's so beautiful. If you get on top, you want to do this part first, so that when you go, you're going to end up fighting someone up there after you fight that person. So you're going to want to have this to activate that point. So I've been going around my neighborhood and different places to make panoramic pictures so that I can put them outside my quest home. Now, what really works the best is VR pictures. But that takes a VR camera. And funny enough, I have a VR camera, but it's old. So the picture quality is not that good. And ironically, I had misplaced it. I found it in one of the most craziest places. But I had already started taking the panoramic pictures. So it was almost a good thing that I lost the VR camera, because I would have never taken the panoramic. And the panoramics are, because of the quality of my iPhone, and it's better than the quality of this older VR camera, or 360 camera. I was, oh, look at that. I was getting better pictures, but the difference was that the pictures were, the only difference is that the pictures were squished at the top, whereas the VR picture would actually show, I'm catching a jellyfish now, would actually show me the ceiling, for instance, or the sky. If I was taking a picture outside, the panoramic comes up to a point. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. But it's still a very good picture. The outside of it is perfectly clear. So I became obsessed with taking all these different panoramic pictures. But then I got even more obsessed with taking panoramic pictures that included me in them in multiple ways. So I, a while back, figured out that if somebody is doing the panoramic picture, and if you start out in front of them, the person holding the camera, and then you slowly, and you let them move around, and then you run behind them, and then they pass you, and you get back in front of them as the camera is moving around, then you can actually be in the panoramic picture multiple times. I've seen it done up to 4 times, but I got obsessed with having this picture of me. It's so crazy. Multiple times around the outside of my home, my Quest home in VR. And when it was done right, it was so beautiful. But the problem was you cannot do it yourself. You have to enlist the aid of someone. And as a person who mostly travels alone, well, with my dog, it became challenging because I would have to ask people, random people in the street. And I would have to lead with, "Excuse me, can you help me take a panoramic picture?" Because, of course, they thought that I was probably asking them for money. Sorry, I'm trying to use my cadence. I have to edit this out for the podcast, I guess. Alright. Now I have to go to the next battle. Where's the next? Is it up top? Oh, it is. Okay. I think it is. That's where I'm going. So, and of course, it's not just a matter of asking someone, "Hi, can you help me take this panoramic picture?" It's like explaining to them what you're trying to do and hoping that they have the patience. I had a couple of people go too fast. Oh, there it is. Oh no. Shoot. I don't want to go up there yet until I thought there's another place where I'm supposed to battle somebody. Oh, maybe that's the second place. You know, I'm going to put a screenshot. Can I? Yeah, I can take a picture of this particular scene in the show notes. This jump used to freak me out. I went through an intense period right after they opened Skyland because the quality of this was so less cartoony than the rest of it that when I went to do... Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that yet. And then I have to do this. When I went to do anything jumping, it would give me the willies. My knees would lock up. Even though I knew I was in virtual reality, it would still give me the willies. Come here, big boy. Let me slice you up a little bit. I'm going to be saying a lot in the actual audio podcast. Go to the video on YouTube. And what I'm hoping to do by recording it like this is to make it so that both are available at the same time. So, I have several different panels. I call them panels, panoramics, that I use outside my house, and I've been doing that all week long. I've been trying to make different versions. Of panoramic. I keep saying panographics. That's a whole different ball game. And it's been fun. It's been challenging, and I really like the way it makes my home feel. And the silliest part is the outside that I'm using the most is now what do I do on this one? Okay, I'm done with that one. Okay, so now I just gotta fight my final challenger over here. The outside, the home environment, and it doesn't work on all the home environments. There's a couple that it does not work on, but the one I use is the spaceship. And normally outside the spaceship is a nice dock. There's a planet below, and there's ships flying around, and I'm replacing all that with views of downtown Providence and me. But just like your desktop, just like any environment, it's nice to have the personalization. And I've been so excited about getting V4 that, they roll out, I gotta go back. They roll out these versions, and I was on V53 for a long time, and I was like, I can't wait, and I finally got V54, and I've been going crazy making all of these environments, and now V55 is being rolled out, and it's even crazier. Because it's going to overclock the Quest and make the graphics even better. So that's really exciting. That's the nicest thing about I want to do okay. Is that the only one I have left in the lake? Investigate for esoteric fragments. Okay, that's that one. Okay, I think I'm going to go to the ravine. And if you're playing and you're doing the missions, make sure you go in and check your mission list to check off stuff. Otherwise, you won't see them and see the objectives. Alright, so I'm going back over to the ravine. We're doing it live. I'm playing. I'm going to try to cut out all the references to the stuff I'm looking at when I do the podcast. But if I do, I apologize. And again, you can go and see the actual video. Although I'm worried that the video is going to be too movie, because I am moving around. I'm just fooling around. I'm trying different things. All right. Investigate. That's okay. Oh, I wonder what the dailies are. Okay, what else have I been doing? Really? I wasn't even bothering you. I really love this, I'm also going to check to see how the volume is, because I did turn the sound effects down a little bit. I hope it's not overpowering. Oh, that's the way you want it, Big Daddy? Come on. Ooh, I'm dead. He killed me. I know I start back all the way back at the other session. But I wasn't too far in. So, let's talk about what else I've been doing this week. First of all, in Zenith, patch 1.3.1 dropped. And that's what that's one of the areas I've been playing in today. And it is wonderful. They opened up the other side. They've added new quests. It's challenging. It's beautiful. It's complicated. And I am over the moon happy with it. Oh, you know what? What's today? Today is Saturday. Oh, because I was doing the pet thing. Shoot. So I need to be catching some before tomorrow night. Let me see where I am in the Today is Saturday. How can I be 1 when I was... Oh, well, forget about it. I know I had caught 50. Today is Saturday. Oh, today is Sunday. Today is Sunday. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, I could try to start all over now. Wow, that's pretty bad, April. Oh, I just need one more waddler though. One more for Blake. I'm just doing that for the balls. So, the upgrade, I mean, there were wonky things, but, and I've heard people on message boards and stuff complain, but when you've played on some games, when you get to be my age and you've played games where things always went wrong, you learn to work through it, and I'm still having more fun. Oops. Got him. Alright. I do want to get this. I did get this chest. I'll get this chest over here. And then when I go to Blake. There's some chests over there I can get. Then I was, the other day when I was in one of United Zenithian Alliance's cosmetic runs, I think it was a Skyland run, they mentioned the fact that one of the devs had helped them with their cosmetic problems. When we started, it wasn't very clear, a lot of things. And one of the things that I know I messed up on and I didn't understand at the time was that one of your options was to choose your lip color, and unfortunately the default lip color was white. So when I went back to play my Steam account, and of course I tend to pick characters with brown skin, they had these big white lips. And I don't know if you're probably, most of the people listening to this podcast are probably not of the generation that would understand the classic Amos and Andy type characters that had big white lips. And I almost didn't even want to play these characters anymore. Oh, let me see what's on the agent rank. For activities, because open chef, gathering god. Okay, so I need to gather stuff. Sometimes it's kill sylphids, which I can now do with a one-shot out here. So when I heard, and I was just in the group, if you haven't checked out, what was that? Fresh carrots. If you haven't checked out United Zenithian Alliance on Discord, I'm going to put a link in the show notes and in the notes to this. They are a really good group. They organize these events. They are way above me in so many ways because they also have done TK, and I'm not, I've never been in any game I've played a big raider. I haven't even been up to the Celestial Throne, and I have multiple level 40s. But they are very helpful, especially to newer people. They run cosmetic events, which are amazing. In fact, I ran with them Friday, 2 days ago, and I managed to get a few coins. They were a lot of fun. Alright. I completed one of the challenges. Open them all. So, when they talked about getting, I leveled up my Godstone. That's great. Then she talked about getting help doing getting cosmetic changes, I was like all ears. And so I opened up a ticket and I explained that I had 2 legacy characters. Now, these are characters on my Steam account. I don't play them a lot, but it was very important to me. And I put a picture of the show notes of the before and after. And I opened up a ticket, and in less than 24 hours, Winter Z had gotten back to me and said to create a new character that had all the characteristics that you wanted, and then let Winter know the character's name and the character that I wanted to change. And I was doing 2 characters. So I'm in Galian, and there are no carrots here. I have an assignment to collect. And actually, Brim told me to go to Galian. And I think there are no more carrots here because they want you to do the carrots in Skyland and use up your dirt, your fertilizer, and your nuggets, which is okay because I have plenty. But while I'm here, I should open some chests. Oh, hi. So one of the things I'm doing in anticipation of the Cyber Ninja rolls is I'm not turning in some things that are collector crests, like the Broken Exile masks and the Sylphid Broken Horns. I am saving them with kind of thinking that maybe, well, when I was leveling up my rolls on my Blade Master and my Essence Mage, when the hardest part is when they're level 1 through 3, because you don't have gear and stuff. You can't make gear. So what I would do is I would save the Broken Horns and these mask quests and have them turn those in, and they jumped in levels. Like, went almost to level 5 after turning in all the horns and all the masks. So. Oh, shoot. I missed the chest. But here's a fairy fly, and I can't resist. This is so much fun. This water reminds me of Second Life. So I made the I tried to remember the characteristics as much as possible and tried to make them similar to what I had, and the only difference being that they had reddish brown lipstick rather than white lips. And then a few hours later, Winter Z messaged me and said, I hope this worked. And I went in game, and as you can see from the pictures in the show notes, actually I can show it to you right now in the game. I mean in the video. I probably maybe will overlay it. But, that's not good. So you can see AprilPvd and AprilPvd / and she's / because she's a mage. And then AprilPvd Plus, and she's my blade master. And you can see their lips were white. And even though I didn't get exactly the same head, because, you know, the heads all look alike when you're in the creation screen, they are, I no longer have that lip thing. So, thank you, Winter Z. It was such a small thing, but it meant a lot to me. Okay, let me see what else I've been doing. Oh, my biggest thing. Oh my gosh. And this is absolutely huge crafting. So, one of the things that we have to make and is we have to do this quest, and it's the mountain pylon, getting gear quest. So you need to get the sky stone, the verdant sky stone. And I've already gotten the glinting ore. Now the verdant sky stone, this needs 100. I mean, it needed 80 dewy sky seeds and 80 sky stones and 8 SOB. But because I have leveled up my, and I will put a screenshot in the show notes. Like, let me take my screenshot right now while I'm thinking about it. I leveled up my mastery to 80. So you need 80 to get to the next level. You need 50? No, was it 50 or 40 for the second level? Oh, I thought I saw a cat, but then... Anyway, so I was so happy. I was just crafting stuff. I was crafting common stuff, and I actually ran out of regular old wood because I had been so focused on getting shining wood. What happened to... Oh, it's over there. I'm catching a fairy fly. I'd been so focused on getting just everything shiny, glinting, not glinting, because I was trying to get more sky dew and sky seeds, because throwing is off. Here we go. That's better. Nice. Oh, my firefly 16. Nice. So I was not hitting the regular ore, the regular trees, and so I had to actually go out and farm more ore and more wood. But then I got the idea that I could make uncommon, which was even better because when all those things I was making, I was turning into enhancement dust. And so I needed uncommon as much as I needed, well, even more so, because I already had enough basic dust. So I started making uncommon stuff because I had all the glinting ore. Huh, my fallen friend is level 8. So I got my crafting up. And that means that and I made some sky dew, but that also means when I go to make the sky stone, I won't need as much mat. Shoot. Oh, excuse me, where did it go? Oh, it fell in the water? Oh, it's still up there. I thought I hit it. Alright, so I just lost my notes. It became very small. Look at that. It's teeny tiny. That's what happens with the overlay. Shoot. Alright, where's my... Oh, it's over here. So that was exciting when I finally got it up to 80, and oh, after all of that, I lost the whole butterfly. So I was actually just coming here to get carrots, but since I can't get carrots, I'm gonna have to go and do it over in Skyland. I wish I'd known that before I did the... Oh, I should wait for tomorrow, because if I get the philanthropic quest again, then I can do the carrot thing. Ah ha ha. Got it. So this is supposed to be a good place to farm. I'm over in Galian Valley, and there's supposed to be these 2 lieutenants that you can farm for Godstones. But the last time I was here, I didn't get any decent Godstones. I mean, I know it's not a given, but it's something nice to do. And I'm getting fairy flies while I'm doing it. So. What else have I been doing? So I did Friday, like I mentioned. I went on the run with the United Zenithians. We did a lot of the sunshine area, and we did some Neoware. And then we also went to Ruler's Reach to do an event that I had never done before. So I had to bring out my Blade Master. I couldn't do it on my Cyber Ninja because she doesn't have the faster travel points for those places. So I was swapping back and forth. And you know, I'm having a lot of fun on my Cyber Ninja. In fact, that's the only one I want to play right now, which is crazy because in the beginning I didn't even like it. But I love the the feel of pulling the bow back. I'm learning about how the different bow. I finally learned how to use my Ultima. Thank you, Easy Community, which is I think a part of United Zenith. It's very easy. You turn it sideways and hold it, and you get the nice kick. Oh, did he drop something? No? Okay. I thought I heard. I know I got all the tears here. So the only other thing, the next subject I want to talk about on the podcast, I mean, I'm having a blast in Zenith. Zenith is wonderful. They are doing some other updating. Oops, shoot. So they have a pre-release. There are some issues with virtual desktop, but I've been using Steam mostly. And when I do go, when I do use Oculus, I use the Oculus app. And that kind of works okay. Not the best. Oh, I think there's a chest underneath that house. Oops. Shoot. Ha, take that. Alright, where am I on chess? So, one of the other things that I've been, well, two other things I've been doing in VR, other than, three other things. Oh my God, I totally forgot. I got three things to talk about. First is, while I was doing my, excuse me, sir, could you help me do a panoramic, oh, there it is. A panoramic picture. Did it disappear? Did I lose it? That's fine. I ran into this gentleman while I was on my walk, and he turned out to be someone who does VR for a college in Boston. And we ended up meeting up in Spatial, which I always put at the end of my show notes because I think it's a nice, it's an interactive VR experience that is also available on web browsers and on your phone. So it's more open. It's trying to be a lot like Horizon. It's trying to be a, you know what, I keep saying I got all the tears here, but I keep hearing a tear. I do not have all the tears here. I need two, and is this what I'm hearing? I think you should always check. No, there's not one there. Huh. How do I not have all the tears here? And where is this? Where are the other two that I'm hearing? So that was, I actually joined him in his, I haven't gotten a thing from this lieutenant. I'm giving up on that one. So I joined this guy in his place in Spatial, and it was really interesting what he was doing there. Why am I hearing a tear? No, I'm not hearing it. I think there is one over here that I went to get but didn't get. Is it behind this water fountain? Nope. Oh, hi. Anyways. Okay, so that was exciting, spatial. And the other thing is kind of exciting but a little bit sad at the same time, is that I opened up my Titanic VR experience. Now I'm gonna pull it up on my screen here, and also put a link to it in the show notes. So, as you can see, it's a VR game. It says, witness the sinking of the RMS Titanic. Explore the shipwreck. Titanic VR is a diving simulator and immersive interactive story with over 6 hours of gameplay. Titanic VR with over 6 hours of gameplay, Titanic VR, you will leave with a greater understanding of the historic tragedy that unfolded in 1912. Now, I'm going to also show you some gameplay from when I played it. I did stream it on my the better quality computer. Okay, that's where I need to go, where that door is flashing. Stand by. Oh, maybe I didn't say it. I'll put something in here about when I played it. And I have to tell you, it was chilling. It was chilling, especially in light of, you know, what's been going on.
This breach is from the impact with the ocean floor.
And I had played it before. I hate to use the word play, but I had experienced it before, and I had to stop because of how realistic it was. You can actually see what it was like, what it's like now, what it was like in the event. At one point, you go in and you operate a little machine that goes through one of the holes in the hull and recovers a briefcase. Oh. I got a new helm. It's not as powerful as the one oh, is it? I think I handcrafted this one. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, item level 42. This one is item level 40. But what does it look like? That's the key. Oh, wow. Oh, Oh, that's the little bunny rabbit hat. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you and take a picture of it. Because it is very interesting. I'll put a screenshot in the show notes of me in the pink bunny hat. I've seen people wearing this and I didn't realize what it was. It's obviously the helmet for the Cyber Ninja. And it has like some kind of bionic eye patch. Kind of neat. The lighting's bad here. Ah, there we go. That's better. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, and it's got a little mask, a face mask thing, and it's got bunny ears. All right, enough of that. So the final thing I've done this week, and that I am very, very, because of that, I updated some of my Godstones, and let me fix, I gotta go assign those points. I got the 4 on the karma. I guess we'll do that. The other thing I've been doing, and you know how I feel about neat. What else did I level? Thought I saw one more thing. Get some points. Maybe it's just those two. So my ultimate. I have not unlocked my ultimate. Oh, because I don't know. Why didn't I unlock it? I didn't scroll down far enough. Alright. Wow. That's going to make my ultimate even better. I need to go back to Skyland and check it out. You got to pay attention to your Godstone. Where am I on the... Oh, I just need one more fairy fly. So the other thing that I've been doing, and I have gone bananas, and I'm so proud of myself because I had for a while not even wanted to get engaged in it, but I've been doing hollow fit, and I have been doing amazing with my cardio. Well, now it says I got another karma one. What did I do for the karma? But hey, scaling, increases critical. Nice. As long as I'm leveling up my Godstones. You gotta level them up though. So I have been, out of the last 2 weeks, I think I've done 11 days of cardio. 11 days on hollow fit, getting my exercise. I may have done 1 day not cardio, just kind of doing my own thing, but for the most part I've been doing HIIT cardio, which is high intensity interval training, and it's been kicking my butt. I sweat a lot, so one of the things I've been doing to minimize the effect of the sweats is I've been wearing a silicone, and I'll put a picture in the show notes and on the screen now for the YouTube channel. I've been putting the silicone over my face piece, the foam part, because I got the replacement foam that that Meta was sending out. But I saw an advertisement on Amazon for this sweatband. And I thought, oh, well, this will work even better because it will absorb the sweat, you know, because even with the silicone, it does get sweaty. So I ordered it and it sucked. I was really disappointed because there were reviews on Amazon that said, oh, this is wonderful, this works so well. When I put it on, maybe it was because my head wasn't big enough or whatever, but the biggest problem was when you went to put the headset on, the headband, it was, well, you can see it. Did I? Oh, hi. My lucky orange. The headband was ridiculous. It, shoot. Did I not put a picture in the show notes? Let me go. I thought maybe nope, I did not. Put that picture in. I was really excited about it because I sweat so much. And if you look in the show notes, you'll see all of the places all the days I went. Oh, there it is. With that on. So I sent it back. I returned it. And I returned it for store credit because I buy a lot of things off of Amazon. So, Haladia, I've been pushing and pushing, and I've been losing weight, and that's what matters. I feel great. And the last thing I did this week, I did donate blood for the first time in like 20 years, and that made me feel excellent. And I celebrated over 100 days sober. And that is even more wonderful. I feel better than I've ever been. I don't even know why I'm trying. I can never catch these guys. I'm not going to bother. I feel better than I've ever been. I feel more focused. All these ideas that I'm doing and are just like flowing out of my head. And the things I wouldn't have had time to do or wouldn't have thought to do because I was always recovering from, drinking. And one more comment about my ceased drinking is that the flowers, I really was thinking that something had gone on with the flowers this year. Like, I could not understand. I've been smelling lilacs. To me, it seemed like a lot of lilacs had been losing their smell, their je ne sais quoi. And I was like, oh, I was so sad about it. But it wasn't the lilacs. It was the chemicals and the alcohol were having such a negative effect on my system that it was preventing my, is interfering with my sense of smell. And it has been wonderful. There are trees, these things called linden trees, that are right outside my house, that all of a sudden have been like perfume. And, you know, I'm like, no, come on, how come they smell so good? And I've never noticed this smell, and it's, shoot. Guys are tough. But you know, I've leveled up a lot of things on my Godstone, so it's going to be easier for me to take these guys out. Oh, there's 3 of them now. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, look, did you see that? They healed her. Oh, look how much they healed her. Shoot. Look, they're healing each other. Fighters. Ha ha ha! Nice. And I got some SO cubes. I love being a ninja. A cyber ninja. Alright, so let's get rid of that picture. So I just wanted to say, if you've been curious, and that's a new word, a new phrase out there that's sweeping the land, the internet. Cyber curious. Try it. I mean, sober curious. I'm cyber curious too. It's very interesting. Oh, I need 8 more of these. And you may discover something about yourself. The thing about drinking and the whole alcohol experience is that it has become so ingrained in everything that we don't even understand how bad it's doing to our system. We think we're handling it, and we're not even knowing that we're functioning under an invented handicap, a chemically induced handicap. You know, one of the things I've always said is that you need to be single in your life so you can find yourself, because sometimes when we date and we date and we date, we are changing ourselves. Oops. Oh, wow. Look what I did. Isn't that crazy? We are changing ourselves. Oops. Shoot. To be what the person we are dating or our partner wants us to be, or we are choosing things that for someone else, and you never really know and understand who you are until you're alone. Well, you really never understand who you really are until you stop drinking alcohol. It's the darndest thing. Wow, look at all these people. So this guy just comes down from the hill every once in a while. It's the darndest thing because you think you know who you think you know who you are when you're dating, and we spend a lot of time in pairs. And even sometimes you need to get away from your family just to find out who you are. But we don't even think about the fact that we drink so much alcohol that we don't know who we are. And we don't get help until we think we have a big problem. And I used to think it was fortunate that I was a functioning drinker, meaning that I could drink and go to work, and I never left work early or came in late because I had too much alcohol. But I was still damaging my system. Anyways, enough of that. I am looking forward to so many things this week. I love all the new quests that we have in Skyland. We have a new mission board that combines all the mission boards. And I bet somebody was like, oh, where are we going to put this other mission board if we... Oh. What if I have that again? Investigate the lake ruins. Okay. All missions are done. Somebody must have said, oh my God, where can we put this other board in here? And then someone else said, why don't we put tabs on the mission board that we have? And
hey, over here.
That was a great idea. A fantastic idea. I need carrots. The only thing is, once you start it, then you're stuck here for like, but I only need 3. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, thank you for joining me. Oops. In my virtual life. This is AprilPvd saying, I hope. Oh, that's interesting. Yep. Let me get a screenshot of this because this is not the way it was. I wonder if something changed. But I just started this up and all the carrots are there. Now I'm curious to see if that's what happens with all of these. If they said, oh, it's crazy to make people stand around and wait. Or if that was just a coincidence. But anyways, this is AprilPvd signing off for Ctrl Alt WoW and the joy of virtual reality. If you are virtual VR curious or sober curious, please write me at controlaltwow@gmail.com. Hit like and subscribe and comment, but don't give me negative ones. Just I don't know. I just do this for free, and I do this for fun. And I do this to somehow share the joy of virtual reality with the rest of the world. I just wish more people could embrace it and enjoy it. And yeah. Have a nice, wonderful day in your reality.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow, and share.